Katuanjulire. iView Properties Limited. Your gateway to a richer life. Banova real estate consultants, property management agency, property developers.
Tukyagenda maaso n'omukyala Henrietta akyatunyonnyola ebikwata ku Unaa nga bwe nakugambye Munnayuganda ali e Uganda weetaaga okumanya ebintu bino ebikwata ku Unaa n'oyiga ate n'onyumizaako ne neighbor because bangi Abannayuganda abali wano many are here because of Unaa. Don't say Flavia, you're also there because of Unaa. That will be not to be for another day, but it is what it is. Yeah. Of course, Unaa has helped several, and had it not been Unaa, maybe I would not have traveled to America. It had big up on yourself, Mkulu, President Yavako, Yokomudi Mbigere, Mkulu Mande Atigo. Yes, Mande Atigo gave me the opportunity, and Mike Mukasa, Ali Texas. Yes. Those two people. Thank you so much. My first time to come to America, that was in 2016. Unaa was in Boston that year, so that was my first time to attend Unaa, to cover Unaa. Whatever happened, kati okuvolo sidanga mabega. Yisha iranze. Wali wata na nsingako. Seguyo mmanyi.
Mumanyi.
Josephat. Omanyi bulungi. Njakunyumiza. Eyambazi kasoka ndibeko. Katude ku nsonga enkulu eza Unaa. Insurance tujibuzeemu katini nenja jikomya wali eri. Ayagala okujeninga insurance anakola atya. COVID tufiddwa abantu bangi. Era twebaza abantu Bannayuganda bali mu communities ezenjawulo. Abasondedde Bannayuganda bannaffe okulaba nti bazaayo ewaka bazikwe mu kisiibwa. Okitegeera. Thank you so much.
Tekibadde kya.
Abantu basonze sente zaabwe
nga tebeekaanya.
Sibakusindika. Madam President.
Tekibadde kyangu.
How have you handled this COVID situation?
It wasn't easy.
The fact that Wadem office you have to prove omanyi Abannayuganda bali wano mu America sibango bakukakasa nti mutufu ndi mukozi oba nkoze. All of a sudden COVID najja. Situation eno ogikutte otya?
Situation eno teyali nnyangu. Kubanga olaba n'abakulembera ensi baafuna obuzibu when it came to COVID.
Yes.
Nga people were not ready for it. Naye twatuula ne tukkaanyanga nga executive committee nti twetaaga okuyamba abantu. Kubanga all the communities were reaching out to us.
Of course.
Jukira ekintu kino bwe kyatugwako abatalina masiki bano abantu babagobyeko abantu emirimu giggweddewo abantu baluzinze emirimu abantu people got depressed. Manyi n'omuna Kenya yetta because of
COVID.
Just getting depressed.
Oh my God.
Because of COVID aluzinze omulimu talina kyakola alaba obulamu bugenda.
I know, sorry.
Jukira abantu bali mayumba abamu nga tolina gw'oyogera naye. Ekintu kyo tekyali kyangu. Sometimes people really overlook that. Naye ekintu kya COVID kyatwafectinga bubi nnyo. Jukira nti abantu abali batambula okuva e Uganda, they were stranded here.
Of course.
And who did they look for?
The President Unaa.
No. They looked for me.
Yes.
How can you help us to go back to Uganda?
Of course, yes.
So I had all these different dynamics to deal with. Nayatenga, you have to do it as president.
And you did it.
Ekyasooka nakwatagana ne communities. I reached out to various community leaders, and that really helped us as Unaa. For the first time, Unaa reached out to communities such as Michigan yalindooza nga ne Unaa bagivaako.
Because temubayamba.
Balaba Unaa ebayamba ki? Kiki kye balina okuba nti bakolera Unaa okuba nti affiliate with us. But we reached out to their community. Representative waffe wa region yaffe in the Midwest, Muchala Josephine Matovu, n'agamba mmanyi abantu ababeera mu Michigan, let me reach out to Mwami Moses Lukwago. Mwami Moses Lukwago n'atuteeka in touch ne leadership eyalimu then. Omukyala Joan Bavuga nga ye vice president by then. Ne baba nti no they came on board nabo ne tubayamba abaali balina obuzibu mu community. Ne tuba nti twabagamba bannange mu registeringire obusente obutono bwe tulina nammwe mufuneko. Buli eya reaching out to us bafuna an equivalent amount. Twalina just omutwalo gw'omukenda gwe baatuwa okuva ku embassy, and we distributed it evenly to all the communities. that applied. I think we had about like 17 communities that received that money.
Did we receive money in California?
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. Besides the COVID situation, Madam President, Unaa eyambye cha muna Uganda ali wano kwa mu America. Ngatujeko COVID.
Unaa ebadde mu kiseera kino ekyangenze kyembadde mu kisanja kyange. Kantandikira ku kusoma. Tubadde to encouraging abantu baddeyo okusoma. I build partnerships with the University of Arizona State University.
Okay.
I was able to secure $60,000 worth of scholarships.
Okay.
In fact, next week, one of the person who has registered and sent me a note to say thank you to Unaa.
Wow.
He's going to do his master's degree starting this fall.
Wow.
He's one of the recipients.
Wow, that sounds so good.
I have to ask for permission from their parents because I have to put that issue in order.
Do you just encourage them to go back to school, or you even help them secure
we secure
grants and
actually
stuff like
whatever
that?
comes to us, I share it with members. But any scholarship opportunities, we share them with members. The secretary, Mr. Lambert Etibot, puts them on the website.
Which members? Is there a small group of members you share it to, or you make sure it goes
actually
out?
What we have done, we have shared it with everyone, not only just Unaa
How
members.
come some don't know?
Kati bobanga oli ku mitimbagano ejazi WhatsApp groups as a community like Ukoka batuteekako, so when we have information we disseminate it onto
some
the
of these
social
WhatsApp
media.
Groups are limited to certain numbers. Yes.
So chetukola Unaa has got bobanga we're registering ako mu Unaa, your email is in the system. Our constant contact spits out all that information through our website.
I might have not been registered, but with Unaa, you don't have my email, but I would love to. Yes.
Kakati muba mulina reaching out to us because unfortunately we are limited, and that's why we need partnerships with people like you.
Now you are limited. Why doesn't Unaa use platforms like Facebook? Because Facebook, I think everybody has Facebook.
Actually, we do.
But your Facebook account isn't active.
Facebook account here Unaa active.
It's not. It's
not.
Secretary. When was last time it was updated? After how long?
Actually, bogenda obadde which because we have various people bali bagezaako n'okuregistering as Uganda and North America. So I hope you're hitting on the right Facebook.
How can Flavia hit on the wrong Facebook account?
Like the Facebook account. Kuliko information bogenda mu history yaffe n'abafiirwa scholarships.
According to what I know, Nganze Flavia, Facebook is one of those platforms buli muntu jasobola okufuna easily nafuna information nafuna kino Unaa ekola kino Unaa, you understand? Because when you talk about websites, some of our people are not that
they don't go to websites, so
attend WhatsApp, they are limited to a certain number of people. So I'm thinking kanokalowozo kange Mr. Lambert, how I wish I could get Lambert on camera. Why isn't Facebook account? Actually, it should. You know, verified. You know, verified. Why? Because yes, blue tick. Because Unaa chitongole cha amani chibaddewo twalibadde tugamba we don't need to binti atika ndi kulonga account atika ndi right account. You know, you understand? That's not for you, for Lambert. We're together. Okay, Madam President. Your council in abantu 17. These council members bakuyambye batya reaching out to these communities. Oba nawe besuliyogwa nagamba.
Well, ekyo ekibuuzo kirungi nnyo. Council members abamu bakoze omulimu gwabwe.
Abamu. Abalala bakola ki?
Kati ekyo kibuuzo kirungi nnyo era njagala okibabuuza.
Council members mukola ki?
Obuzibu bwendabye. You have some council members abalinga abaagala okufuuka ate nti bakola emirimu egyaffe ku executive.
President.
Okufuuka obwa president naye okuba nti be bakola emirimu gyaffe ne bajja beerabira nti ate bo balina okukola egyabwe gye babateekera mu bifo bye balimu. Kubanga nze nga president ez'omulimu gwange ngumanyi era ngukola ate bwonnemesa okukola nze kye nnina okukola I will still make sure that I do it. Kubanga sigenda kusuba kuyamba bantu bantu.
Tongamba nti ne muyuna mulimu entalo zino obutalo obulimu.
Babeera nazo naye ffe kye tukola is we continue doing the job. Or your politics wabwe balwanagana.
Why would you guys bring politics in Unaa, yet we all know Unaa is
a non-profit association?
Yes.
That is a very good question. Kubanga tubadde n'abantu abawandiika ebintu olina wandiika ebintu about Unaa erina okubanga yegena negira ebintu e Uganda nekola ki naye bajja ne beerabira nti the Ugandan North American Association is a non-profit. Once you are a non-profit association in the US, you cannot actively engage in politics.
That's it.
That's it.
But
we can talk about human rights abuses.
You can talk that would be my last question. But before we get to the human rights abuses, the fact that you even know nemwe ba council member bo bachimanyi nti we take it to lagira kwogera politics or somehow involve politics in Unaa. Why would they then?
They do it kwewagula. That is disrespecting the association, that is disrespecting you as members, and that is disrespecting the US government.
Madam President Henrietta Gwendi naye atunyonyola ensonga zino. So let me ask you something.
Yes. Buza. We are an open book.
Okay, let me look this way when I'm asking. Can I look in the camera? Okay, let me ask him. Are you coming back?
Njagala mbuulira abantu baffe abatuwuliriza.
Let me rephrase it.
Naawe nkutunuulira mu maaso.
Let me rephrase it.
Iye nnyabo.
Ogenda kuddamu weesimbewo ku Kisanja ekyokubiri nga Unaa president oba?
Iye nnyabo ngenda kuddamu neesimbewo.
Wow! Ate tulonda guno omwaka.
Guno omwaka tulonda nga tugenze Cincinnati era bonna abatuwuliriza. And even those abanaba replaying the good YouTube channel, because we are going to send it all over. Tubasaba mujje bannange mutuwagire mutuwa akalulu.
Wait,
nina timu yange. My vice president is going to be Muchala Joan Bavuga. She was the vice president in the Michigan Association. Mwami Lambert Etbot agenda komawo nga secretary.
Okay.
Tulina treasurer omupya agenda okuddira mwami Nyenje Mbigere.
Okay.
Omu bwati ye mwami Henry Elvis Nsereko. Yali abeeranga Boston naye kati abeera Dallas, Texas.
Abo nabayogeddeko mukwano gwange omulungi saagala kunyumya mboozi zitaliiko butunda zitaliiko mazzi zitaliiko biti lwaki aboogerako bwogezi. I'm gonna have them. Lero. Today. Lelo. It is over now. A few minutes to come. Nena kuba n'omukyala Joan, very beautiful. Men, do not hit my inbox asking me for their numbers. Please, this man are married, and you babes, because these guys I had some dudes in here. Don't ask me for their numbers. All right, let's get back to the point, Madam Henrietta.
Yes.
You're coming back to contest.
I'm going to come back to contest.
Why would somebody vote you back in office for the second term?
I have so many reasons.
Please,
why.
air them out.
Unaa usually has 2 years for the executive in office. Naye even with COVID, now kubadde tukoze ebintu ebiwera. I feel that we still have got a lot that we could have accomplished.
Okay.
Had we not had this COVID situation. Twagala okwongereza ku bintu bye tukoze. Kati nga for example, zino partnerships ze tugenze tuzimbe partnerships with Arizona State University batuwe emitwalo 6 worth of scholarships. I want to up that to even 100,000 or even 120. Actually, no. Zali 3 different master's scholarships and then 3 different first degree is the first bachelor's degree. So ziba zikuyambako ng'omuzadde. Kati nina partnership jena badde buildings with a team of doctors. Abantu bafa abalina COVID in Uganda. When you remember batandika tuga anti Delta variant evuddeyo nekubira one of my cousins in Texas is a medical doctor. Nemugamba munange Henry. Ekintu kino kitukubye naye tukoze tutya okuyamba abantu beeka okutuusa obuyambi ku bantu ababwetaaga. Not these guys who have the money. Nangamba nti let me talk to my other physicians tulabe kye tukola. Wenjogerera Muchala Flavia, I got a team of doctors who have sent me 9,095 masks.
Wow.
That are used here in the US hospitals to take back to Uganda.
Madam, can't you do that even out of office?
I can do all that when I'm out of office, but when you're under a non-profit association, people actually are able to help.
Okay.
Than had someone done it individually. Much as naita through abantu b'emmanyi okutuuka ku a team of doctors to do it. The moment he mentioned that I lead Unaa and it's a non-profit and they looked us up and they saw that we were legit, they were ready to help. They called their friends in the UK. I am working on my sister in the UK okulanti atuyamba. Abali UK, a team of doctors wants to go to Uganda to help.
Wow.
Just because of a phone call I made a few weeks ago. But I
think you can even do with Noganzi, Aliko president wa Unaa.
Sakala kuchire kati nchemalira, I would like to give credit to the association.
Okay.
The association at least erina kyekoze.
Besides that, what else?
Kakati ebintu bingi ebirala. Tusanze Unaa bwe twali tuyingira Unaa. Twagisanganga erina ebizibu in terms of its status.
Are you reading my questions? Because that was my next question. Unaa wajisango otya ojirabe wakati. Okay, tugende mas.
Well, twagisanganga erina ebizibu nga tefayirinze misolo okuva mu 2016.
God forbid no. Why?
Treasurer abaddeko n'aba nti nno abadde nga ebyo byebintu byabeeramu okulaba nti association ne bw'aba agivuddemu agireka agitereezezza. Era tumakinze sure nti n'emisolo egyo mifiringe up to current. Kati twagala association eno okuba nti nno etuuse ku mutendo baguyita mutimbagano nti etuuse ku level eyo. Twagala abantu batandika ogitunuulira as a viable association they can take a chance on to come in and partner and sponsor. Tuleme kuba nti nno tuli just ku bino bye tubaddeko nti Ab'Uganda bakabe tugende tunonyamu ssente nedda. Twagala tuge nti nno companies za wano zitandika otulaba nti tuli serious.
You never did in existence for more than 10 years, I should say.
Oh, 30.
Okay, you get the 10. Okay, more than 30 years. Lwachi you name ya kawati bagira bawonga something we can come and sponsor and
abantu babadde bajja ne ba sponsoring and able tunuulira sponsorships zetufuna mostly ziva Uganda.
No, number within the United States.
Within United States, omuntu bw'obanga ogambye nti nno ogenda ku sponsoring an entity that's a non-profit, but baba tunuulira ne balaba kye muliko. Financials, twaite tulina financials zigenda ku website. Today as I speak, we have the financials from 2016 up to date. Ziri ku website. Omuntu bw'aba agenda kuteekamu ssente, asooka n'atunuulira n'agamba batunula batya, biki bye bakola, financial status yaabwe eyimiridde etya, are they audited? Kati we are working on an audit to making sure that the financials are audited. Ebyo byonna tubiteeke ku website.
Yes.
Omuntu atulabe nga we are an open book.
Okay.
Nga bwe batutunulira bagamba, you know what? These are serious Ugandans.
Wakampensonga bidi mbrene ndala nga bidi ndio kenkuveyo.
Endala ensonga nina nyingi nnyo tezandibadde bbiri
tofayo for the case of this.
Abantu baffe abannayuganda abali mu business, we have a lot of them that are business owners, people who are thinking of doing business. Tulina partnership gye tubadde twagala okuzimba nga in fact I'm having a meeting with the Department of Commerce people next week. Bagala abannayuganda mube nti nno musobola okuregisteringa your Ugandan businesses so that when there are any incentives they have for you musobola ozifuna. So ebintu ng'ebyo twagala tubiteeke mu nkola nti bwe tuba tuzze mu kisanja ekiddako tuinvestinga mu bantu baffe mwe bannabusiness namwe mu giving back to the association in a bigger way.
Henrietta, I've seen several businessmen travel from Uganda to come and attend Unaa several times, many times, hoping they will get business in one way or the other. But at the end of the day, they come for Unaa, and then what they only do is sit around the lobby, things are not well organized, Mr. Motigena Mumaso. At the end of the day, they end up burning their money, ticket money, Ngatena Chafniemu, Atademo, Accident Jakuja, let's say Ayagala on Uganda, we help business is done. For example, I have my friend Hardware World, Simon Sekanja. Yes, Simon Sekanja. I have Cheap General Hardware. I've been doing Kuzimba. But Jamu, you know, kufuna businesses in Jawu. Network na kumusana kamugamanti. Bagenda kuogira kedi na Uganda. Muchitundu bwechiti. temubayambye ng'ate bafubye okulaba nti bajja mu Yuna buli mwaka okujja day in day out n'abagula emidaala mu Yuna okujja nti basenge business zaabwe temubayamba mubaleka mu lobby kubeera awo just before you know Yuna ewedde because it's only 3 days.
That is true. Kati fe tubadde tuba ekisanja kyaffe kino gundi eyasooka bagita convention eyasooka yali online.
Yes.
And actually our business partners about to sponsoring and they said that was one of the most successful conventions to them because they felt they had a wider audience online. I think we had about like what Lambert, I think Zaringa, how many thousands of people who went in on that online convention. Twafuna a lot of people that tuned in.
Are you sure?
Yes. To in statistics, about 9,000 were just tuning in on a session. Kati this time we want to do it different. Convention in again akubera physical.
Okay.
Abantu Gaga, for example, the vending people, we feel like they don't get that connection. Twagala tukole ekintu ekiri different omulundi guno.
Okay.
Kati for example gwe mukyala Flavio osobola okubeera ku convention nojja ng'ogenda to every vending person ng'ozze ng'obabuuza mukola ki tutunda ekintu gindi naye ng'ate you're streaming live ng'abantu balaba nti kwoli and they not vendor gundi ali mu kitundu gindi atunda ebintu gindi ku convention tulina okubeerayo
mubitusuubiza naye temubikola at the end of the day abantu abagula emidaala
eyebadde administration endala ffe mulimu administration endala.
So should we expect that in Cincinnati?
Expect that in Cincinnati.
Let me ask you a question.
That is one thing we are going to put together that we have been talking about for our vendors.
Why is Cincinnati this time?
Cincinnati is actually a strategic place. Cincinnati, the last time a convention went in Cincinnati was in 1993.
Okay.
And I think that is the first place where they had the first Unaa elections in Cincinnati. So for us, this is a historical part of what to Dayomo Cincinnati to have a convention there.
Don't you think the people of California are cheated in one way or the other? Because of COVID, the Unaa last year in San Francisco. Kati netabayo because of COVID.
Yes.
Ate mujije mujitute Cincinnati. Don't you think we feel cheated?
I don't think
the fact that teyaliyo bati mugamenti because teyaliyo katukikomyewo then omwaka ogunaddako egende Cincinnati.
Kakati convention eyo twababuuza because akakiiko aka San Francisco bagamba nti nga jjukira COVID ono bwe yajja not throwing off. At one time even like 4 weeks before the convention we thought we were going to go nga bahotel batugamba I think you can have a convention which kati ne tutuula kakiiko ne tubagamba bannaye tutuusa awantu where we feel this cannot happen. What do we do? Ne batugamba nti naye mumanyi ffe twagala kati mutukomezeewo convention eya 2022 ne tubagamba mukiteeke mu buwandiike musabe propose eyo kyekyo kijja tuwa time tegeka because with COVID tubaddemu is it happening, is it not going to happen?
Okay.
Nti naffe we feel like this has not really been a good thing on our side.
So
as people who are organizing
2022 San Francisco
that's fine. Organize yourselves. When the request for proposal comes in, put in that request.
Oh, so we have to request again.
Muninange ekintu tulina kikola mu butongole
nedda mama abaana nedda muleke kutukimala. No, like seriously.
Kati bwe tukigaba obugabi nti tukibawadde then someone is going to come and say olabye but dictator.
No, I was talking about dictatorship. No, that's not being fair to us.
It's not fair in that way, but it is also fair nti ababa basabye we look at the proposals and then when we go to select we say guys, these guys were actually preparing. They already have a proposal that was worked on. Balina ne hotel gye bamanyi gye tuyinza okugenda. Let us give them the chance. Naye nga n'abalala obawadde chance n'otunuulira ebintu byabwe.
Okay. I still have omukulu secretary Aliko
Lambert, yes.
Omukulu Lambert. Saka mutana Mr. Omukulu omukulu Lambert. Omukulu Lambert n'okumufuna ku camera njogereko naye. Nina incoming VP, Chala, very beautiful lady. She's called Joanne. Agenda kuba one. Nina ne omwami ajja muwandi mubazi wa bitabo $1 pesa money falanga. Njagala mbe naye kyokka ate president nina ebibuuzo bye ngabi ibyo nsaba ebibuuzo byensigazaayo nkwedda dakiika 5 obinkubire obijabule tubimalewo ate nfune abaddako. Why is there online a fight about online voting?
That fight was there in between the EC because bali bagamba nti mu 2019 twalina abantu bangi. We had about 1,300 people are registering as members. Ne babanga balowooza nti abantu abo babanga bangi nnyo. It would be better abantu ne bakubira akalulweka ate n'ebya covid nga byakaggwa biki. Naye ne tubagamba nti banne mutunuulire ekintu kye bayita constitution. Tulina already omusango ogwagenda mu gundi ogwa Mandatigo versus Kauma. Judge ya throwing out omusango gwe n'agamba nti constitution yamwe tebakkiriza ki online voting. N'olwekyo kwano kwali kwewaggula mu kifulumya era ne bakifulumya.
So kati there won't be any online voting.
Online voting tebagenda jikkiriza.
Thank you so much. So whoever was planning to vote online, Unaa, this time online vote, please come to Cincinnati and win. What should we expect in Cincinnati this year?
Oh, there is a program ekintu ngenda kiwalamba kyakikuwe. Tulina program gye tu breaking it down. It's going to be somehow different. Kubanga temugenda kubeera na Friday Miss Unaa, but we have something big that we are working on.
Your question is can Unaa influence policies in Uganda? Oh, can the Uganda government influence policies in Unaa?
Unaa can influence policies in Uganda, and it's part of our objective through advising the government on issues that pertain to us. For example, dual citizenship, getting indagamuntu, in case we need to cut down on costs of visa nga tuyingire Uganda, which we have done. Waliwo bali batugamba nti visa is going to be was it $100 or $150? Unaa twagenda ne tukirwanako era ne bazissa ne ziddayo ku $5. Dual citizenship yatandikira mu $4 meka. BINO,
yes.
Today as I speak ziri meka.
Yes.
Because of the complaints we kept getting. Ne tuddayo ne tubagamba guys, mulina okukikyusa. Mulina ekintu kyemugenda ne mwerabira. Mwena mwagala okulonda. Mu bululu bwe Uganda.
Yes.
Okimanyi nti Unaa for years has been advocating to make sure that it's happening.
But is it happening this time?
I met with the Omuchala Kadaga nga speaker nga tebannaba kumaliriza kukimalirizako muki nga mu Supreme Court. Right now as we speak, as long as you have your ndagamuntu ogenda n'okuba akalulu ke Uganda.
But we ate abali wano nga bannayuganda nga
abali wano nga tebalina ndagamuntu.
No, nga balina ndagamuntu because balina bitambula.
Tosobola kikubira eno because that is something they are working on. Of making sure that they put systems in place for you to be able to.
Well, we'll even the votes be valid.
Era kyekyo nange nakibuuza nti akalulu ako tukabala tutya nti ddala keeko kayinza okubulira mu bbanga awo.
Talking about dual citizenship and ndagamuntu and all that. Many I've tried to talk to about some people about getting ndagamuntu when they go back home. But banji balemedde okufuna ndagamuntu zaabwe ngo bagende ewaka. Yet we have a Ugandan embassy wano mu America. Embassy nga yo kikyekozeewo okuyamba mu Uganda okufuna ndagamuntu ye.
Embassy actually
before you answer that, I'm sorry. How about the passports themselves? Because it's not that whoever is here has an American passport, but some of them, their Ugandan passports are expired and they would have to get new passports. The Bogama Uganda Embassy, DC, it's a long process.
It is.
So, Mama Unaa, what have you done about it?
I've spoken to them. We have a program that we are putting together to go into communities. Twali twagezaako kikola covid n'atuba. Covid ono yatukola.
Byonna mugenda kwekwasa covid.
Nedda si kwekwasa covid kubanga nze I even had a proposal submitted and they had worked on it. Nga tugenda nakutandikira California. You know why? Because of Mwami Kigoye and Mwami Haruna bangamba tukwegayiridde. Twagala baleete ekintu ekyo wano. When Mwami Kigoye ne mugamba it's okay. Work on a place where we can get them to come and work. Abantu ngenda kwogera nabo. They were supposed to be here first. Then bagende next to the Midwest, bagende Texas, bagende Boston, gabakola rounds within people. Naye COVID bwe yajja nga tetusobola kikola. But a few weeks ago, they were in Texas.
Because the fact that we have an embassy in America, Uganda, things like having a ndagamuntu, actually we would have something done online.
And by the way, when you're registering for your passport, when you want to do the passport renewal, it's strictly online. And then you send it through passport unojiwereza ne bagikuwereza
back. But it takes ages to come back.
Muntu obuzibu bwolina ze fingerprints.
But wosala wone ngamati ngendagala ndagamuntu muchala Wamala omuntu alaba ava nagenda Uganda tugeza agenze holiday nagenda kunira agenda afune ndagamuntu navayo ngatajifunye. You mean people can't kufuna nyonyi ya dola bibiri genda this kola ndagamuntu najifuna
so jikola ogenda no chikola era ne ku online bakugamba nti they are accepting people to come in and do it. But in fact, Bachitandika a few weeks ago, after this whole COVID thing went down, Batandika receiving Flavia, Temolivia Kuli, Flavia Bambi, Echo Nangi, Balwanira Kolwanso. Because Nange na Yomba Kokona, Nebagamba Mujamo communities, Era Echa communities in the Chensin, the Kakubanga Nebaga Single Burunji, Mwena Mubata Mugenda quarter ticket.
Okay, it was how do you detox politics from Unaa as a Unaa president?
We are a very difficult Ugandan people. And honestly speaking, I hate bringing politics into Unaa. I don't know.
So how do you detox it?
I detox it by telling people not to do it.
But they go ahead and do it.
But if they go ahead and do it, unfortunately, they pull the organization down. One of them who has been doing it was even taken to the disciplinary committee.
And what actions were taken?
The disciplinary committee has its writing, it's coming out. Don't be surprised if that person is suspended indefinitely.
My name is Mary Flavia Namulindwa Kubula Mwana Kwestukira. You're watching the president ku YouTube yange. So again, I'm subscribing. Very many people are going to create a amount of nice people who matter in America. Ngenda mwaida chike mubiri satu nya atubulire anga winding up nga tusibula atubulire bichibi ategekedde omwaka Kisanja kino bwaba ali ayalondeddwa nayitamu najjo tusabinga mu ndogo kubiri. What should we expect from her? All right, mama tusaba tubulire. Suppose bakulonze okomye home office tusubire ekyo okuva gyoli. Womba.
Ngambumba. First of all, njagala okwebaza ennyo okuba nti otuwadde omukisa guno okubeera ku mutimba.
Mama nzani.
Tuba nti nno munnaye tuwayizaako naawe mukyala Namulindwa. Kyatendo nnyo kintu we don't take it for granted.
Okay.
I don't take it lightly. I'm so grateful nti otuwadde opportunity eno. Naye ate njagala okukubiriza diasporans nti we are here to serve you. Nze Henrietta nga nsaba Kisanja ekyokubiri. Expect me to continue advocating for your rights as diasporans.
Okay.
Bwe muba nti nno mwagala ebintu ebiva Uganda nga bw'oyogedde endagamuntu bw'oyogedde dual citizenship ebintu byonna ebyo byetaagisa, I'm going to advocate for those rights zibatuukeko. I'm going to fight for your children in terms of making sure nti mufuna scholarships abaana bagende basome. I'm going to work on the youth mentorship program. Tulina abaana baffe abaana abagezi twagala tubajjeyo bayambe baana bannaabwe tube nti no tukulagananga ki nga diaspora.
Come to talk about youth mentorship programs. Abaana wano the fact that tuli mu America whereby dembe ly'obuntu liyitirira abavubuka abato bengejize mu kukozesa ebiragalalagala. But communities zigezezzaako, some communities have tried, some have tried, but Unaa as nga umbrella etwala buno bonna obutali obutini tena kyekoze.
Unaa nga umbrella ekyo njagala nkyogere nti yes tetugenze ne tugamba nti we are tackling the drug problem. But we have not ignored it. Tumanyi nti gyeri
naye
era tugezaako okukolagana ne badoctors abayinza otuyamba. The only way you can tackle the drug problem is also working with the mental health people. Tuyina omwami gwe bayita mwami Dr. Sempijja. I brought him to help us start first of all with the mental issues, and he's also going to help us with a drug problem. Okay,
Madam, a lot of things have been happening in Uganda. The killings you've heard about them and all that. You told me you can talk about human rights.
Unaa actually has written and condemned those human rights. Lwakuba nti nno abantu tebabisoma. naye tuwandiise nga tukondeninga ebintu.
What do you mean writing? Do you write on Facebook?
No, we had a press release. We sent out a press release. It condemning from November 18
yes.
Then there was another one. This is my take, and I'm speaking as Henrietta now, not as Unaa president.
Tell them.
This is my take. Musobola okuwandiika. Musobola ogenda ku Facebook ne muleekaana. Naye nga totunudde muntu mu liiso. N'omugamba let us talk about it. How can we fix it? You will never get the problem fixed. You have to get those people on the table. Nobaleeta ne mwogera.
Okay.
That is the only way that you can stop this abuse of human rights. Kubanga tujja kuwandiika, tujja kudduka, tugambe bannanga America mujje mutuyambe mujje mukole ki. America si egenda okugamba ati nno emalawo ebizibu byaffe Uganda. Ugandans ffe tulina okukikola. And the only way we have to do it is by going on the table and negotiating and talking to these people face to face.
Enough is enough.
And tell them enough is enough. How can we stop this?
Sign out.
Naye nga nze nsanyuse nnyo okuba nti otuwadde omukisa guno with ekisanja ekiddako ekya Henrietta. You're going to expect a progressive Unaa. And that is the kind of Unaa that I have put here, and we are going to continue on that path with my team. A team of with my Vice President, Joanne Bavuga, my Secretary, Mr. Lambert Etibot, and my Treasurer, Mr. Henry Elvis Nsereko. Mujja kubanga mulina Unaa erina obwerufu, a Unaa of people who have integrity, a Unaa of people who bring service, delivery to the community, and a Unaa of abantu already abamanyi kye bakola.
Okay.
We have everything we need to get this organization to where it should be. Bannange tubasaba akalulu, tubeegayiridde mujje mutu voting e Cincinnati. Era we maliriza nga mbagamba nti don't forget to register for the upcoming Unaa convention in Cincinnati, Ohio. Kigenda kuba kirungi nnyo. Mwami Lambert Etibot agenda banyumiza program gye tulina. Chala Flavia webali.
All right. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you so much okujja okubeera kuna te ku channel yaffe. Mwena mikwanja abaddeko. Thank you so much. Mwe munange abatufudde chiche tuli cause we tujja ne twogera and nobody's watching. Doesn't make any sense, but if you subscribe and watch and share and comment, by the way, those comments keep us moving. They keep us moving. Nonga flag here, flag there, flag here, flag there. Chitwongera mu maaso. Tubagala nnyo atakumira mpeera abatukumire. Nzija n'omukyala bamuyita Joanita. Agenda kujanga president, vice president, agenda tubulya lwaki. Nzizeeko Lambert. Nja kusembera ne vice ne treasurer ow'ebyensimbi. Ntemuvaawo kankomewo.
iView Properties Limited, your gateway to a richer life. Banova Real Estate Consultants, Property Management Agency, Property Developers.